a Chinese noodle dish, how to make it. Actually, this is my son's all-time favorite, especially in summer. The name of this noodle is Si Mian. Remember, san means 3. Si, last time we have learned shreds. Mian, 面条, well, together means noodle, but here, even you don't say 条, you just say 三丝面. Everybody knows that it is a noodle dish. These are the ingredients of this noodle dish. I chopped some corianders. Here, I mixed the soy sauce, this soy sauce and the vinegar, Chinese vinegar, about 4 tablespoons of each. Soy sauce and vinegar. Sesame paste, I bought this from Chinese supermarket. However, if you cannot find this kind, 纯芝麻酱, 纯 means pure, 芝麻 means sesame, 酱 means paste. If you cannot find this, this is also good. Tahini in the like Middle East food section, the brown one is better. It's the roasted sesame seeds. A bit sesame oil, 3 eggs. Well, I'm going to make 3 portions of this noodle. So I prepared 3 eggs, a few cloves of garlic, carrots. Well, I prepared 3 medium-sized carrots for 3 portions. And this cucumber, I may not finish this. This is a big one. I may only use 2/3 of it. Salt also. Maple syrup, well, it is optional. Also, you can substitute with a bit of sugar. I scooped out about 3 or 4 tablespoons of this sesame paste. On top of it, you already have a bit of sesame oil. It's good. But now you see they are too heavy and sticky. I need to add water. But before I add water, I will put 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of this maple syrup. 100 milliliter of the water, but don't add it in one time. At least separate into 3 or 4 times. Add a little bit in one time, and then you stir, you mix, the one direction. It absorbs the water. And when you mix it, you feel it's like it becomes heavier, and then you add more water and you mix it again. It's become more heavier and you add a bit more again. Actually, even in China, some people use the peanut butter to make this sauce. It also works well. But our family prefer the sesame paste. Mix well. Now it's getting smoother. You don't feel any lumps. You make sure you break all these lumps. Good. Now it is very smooth. If the sesame paste is too thick, too heavy, it will not mix well with the noodle. You want consistency like this. Look, yeah. So it mix well with into the noodle. Crush a few cloves of garlic. Like I said, if you don't like the smell of garlic, you can skip it, but I feel like the garlic will give this dish a kick. Actually, if you don't like this taste of the raw garlic, you can make the garlic water Now, after you crush these few cloves of garlic, you add a bit, half teaspoon of the salt, and then add the water, cold water. Let it set there, and then you will have the garlic water. Mix well, let it set for 15 minutes, and then you will use it in mixing the noodle later. I will just leave it here. Okay. Remember, we have 三丝. The first shred, carrot. Cut in slice, thin slice first, and then you shredded them. I think basically why the shredders goes well with the noodle because of the shape. They are all this thin shape goes well together. Finish the first shred is the carrot shred. Now I'm going to do the second shred is the cucumber shred. I will need to cook this carrot shred because it's a bit hard to combine with the noodle. Already finished 2 shreds. Let's do the last one. Shredded egg. How to do the shredded egg? Okay. Mix well. Add a little bit more oil. Pan is hot, and then add the egg in. Egg pancake, and let it cook on the both sides. Sprinkle a little bit salt, not too much. I think the egg is cooled down already. So now you have these 3 shreds: shredded egg, shredded cucumber, and shredded carrot. It's one of the Chinese dish they like to have a nice presentation, nice color, nice aroma, and bring out your appetite. The name of this dish coming from 三丝 means 3 threads. 1, 2, 3 threads. Basically this dish, this noodle, you can eat warm or cold, but prefer to be cold. Yeah, the last step, I always leave this last step, before you want to have the meal, which is boil the noodle. I choose this thin noodle, but actually if you like it thicker, it's okay. But I always use a big pot or big wok, plenty of water to prevent the noodle to stick together. Wait until the water is boiled and then put in the noodle. So the water is boiling now. I normally put 100 grams for 1 portion. So I'm going to cook 3 portions today. So it's about 300 grams. Put plenty of water. I will add cold water. Yeah, cover. Before you take out, add at least like 1 bowl of cold water. This will prevent them stick together. So total cooking time of this noodle maximum is about 4 minutes. If the noodle is bigger, you may need more time, maybe about 7 minutes. Prevent them stick together, Once you take out, you add a bit sesame oil immediately, and then mix them, you know, and then they will not stick together. Look, very nice. Now we add this 3 shreds. And then the cucumber, egg, a little bit coriander on top, a little bit of this garlic water. Mix the soy sauce and vinegar, each portion. 1, 2, 3. Sesame paste sauce. 2, 3. And if you want, you add chili sauce. Mix them well together. Very nice. Let me taste a bit. It's not very salty. You have the bit hint of garlic and chili. Good one. Successful.